Bada boom! People love the Italian foods. One of our favorites is pasta primavera. It's a North American dish with pasta, vegetables, butter, cream, and cheese. Legend says it was a talk of Manhattan after it was discovered in the 1970s by the Macchioni family. And it still has people everywhere saying bada boom, it's a bellissima dish. Similar to Primavera, the prime polynomial has people saying bada boom, it's done all over the land. X squared minus 7 is a prime polynomial, as we will see later in this video. Let's see what we'll be serving today. We will factor each polynomial completely using the ring of integers. This means to write each pasta course as a product of prime polynomials. First on the menu is to factor x squared minus 9 completely. Does it have the garnish, which for today is any greatest common factor other than 1? We make a Basel factoring tree for each term. In the first term's ingredients are 1, x, and x. Then we make a factoring tree for the second term. In the second term's factors are negative, 3, and 3. Since they have no factors in common besides 1, there is no garnish to factor out first. Now, let's see if we could factor what's left as a product of two polynomials. Then we could say bada boom, it's done. We could try the guess and the check, but today let's use the capital X method. Remember, the general form of a quadratic trinomial is ax squared plus bx plus c. 1 is the coefficient of x squared, and 0 is the coefficient of x to the power of 1. And there is definitely no anchovies in this dish. So, we get a equals 1, b equals 0, and c equals negative 9. All of the bambinos know this. We draw a capital X and write a times c in the top, b in the bottom. A times c is negative 9, and b is 0. From the left and for the right of the capital X, we look for integers that multiply to the tops and add to the bottoms. We get 3 and negative 3. Then bravo, this is because 3 times negative 3 is negative 9, and 3 plus negative 3 is 0. Because the variable is x, and the leading coefficient is 1, we write x plus 3 and x minus 3 on the plates. But are those binomials primo? They are, and Mama said to check that at home. But there's more than one way to make a ZD. You can remember the difference of squares is a pattern used in factoring, which says x squared minus y squared equals the quantity x plus y times the quantity x minus y. I might need a breadstick. And a boom, what quantity squared is x squared? It's x. And what positive number squared is 9? That's 3, like tricolored pasta. So, the answer is x plus 3 times x minus 3. Bellissima. We did it two ways. And one way to check if it's done is to graph them both on a calculator and see if you get the same thing. The original problem looks like this. And the answer looks the same. So this pasta course is finito, and we oval the answer. Next pasta on the menu is to factor completely. 2x squared minus 14s. Let's check it for the garnish. We make our first Basel tree to find the ingredients of the first term. 2x squared means 2 times x times x. And negative 14 means negative 2 times 7. Both of the terms have 2 as a factor, and that is the GCF. We factor out the garnish, leaving everything else the same. That is 2 times the quantity x times x minus 7. So the factored form is 2 parentheses x squared minus 7. But factored completely means a product of prime polynomials. 2 is a prime polynomial because it is a polynomial that cannot be written as a product of two polynomials of lesser degree. But is x squared minus 7 primo? Let's check it out right now. We set ax squared plus bx plus c. And 1 is a placeholder for something. 0 is a placeholder for nothing. Then a is 1, b is 0, and c is negative 7. Now we draw a capital X with AC on the top and B on the bottoms. So negative 7 is on the top and 0 is on the bottom. With the ring of integers, it's impossible, so we write in/A and oval our answer. Last pasta on the menu is to factor completely. X squared minus 4x plus 3. We look for the garnish by breaking down each term into its ingredient factors. X squared is 1 times x times x. And negative 4x is negative 2 times x. And plus 3 is 3. They have no ingredients in common besides 1. No garnish this time. So we set out the ax squared plus bx plus c. And we know 1 is a placeholder. Like for little Tony, we write the polynomial in descending order with all its coefficients. Then we get a is 1, b is negative 4, and c is 3. Now, we draw a capital X. AC air conditioning is on the top and B is on the bottom. On the top is 3 because 1 times 3 is 3. And on the bottom is -4, which is B. So we needed two integers that multiply to +3 and add to a -4. We try really hard and get -3 and -1. That's bravo because -3 times -1 is 3 and -3 plus -1 is -4. So we finish our plates as x minus 3 times x minus 1 and we oval the answer. But what if we are trying to factor a trinomial whose leading coefficient isn't 1 after we factor out the garnish? We'll save that for a different video because Mama's calling me for lunch. And the next time you're thinking about pasta, remember the prime polynomial. This has been a video by Counting Apples and Oranges and is part of a college algebra series. Remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the comments below. Ciao.